Greetings from Toledo. I'm David Perdue, the Trademark Wahoo. This session involves applications for federal trademark registration that are based on a bona fide intention to use that trademark in commerce. I have been at this long enough that when I started practicing, a trademark application for federal registration could not be filed until the applicant had used the trademark on its products or in connection with its services. And this was a bad system. One problem was that a applicant would go through the process of picking a mark, doing a conflict search, and putting together a product for sale before it could apply to register the mark. That was a big investment, and an applicant in that system ran the risk of having registration refused, but finding out, 6 months from the date of adoption of the trademark that it would have to start over with a new mark. Another problem with that system was that it became common practice that people would select a trademark, do the conflict search, and then to show use in commerce, they would make up a label and put it on a product and ship it to Aunt Sally in Minnesota. And now we have used the trademark and we're eligible to make our application for federal trademark registration. It was 1991 when the rule was changed, the statute was changed, and it became possible to make an application for federal registration based on a bona fide intention to use that trademark. The registration process could not be completed until the mark was in use, and in the case of an intent to use application, the applicant would have to then file a statement of use declaring that the mark was in use and pay another fee and submit a specimen of use, something showing how the applicant was using the mark. So there has arisen a problem with intent to use applications, and that has to do with the question of whether or not somebody really has a bona fide intention to use a trademark. If a trademark comes to mind and on a whim you make an application for federal trademark registration for, say beer, you don't know the first thing about beer, you don't have a business plan, you don't have any proof or evidence that you have taken any step to put into use that trademark. And the Trademark Trial and Appeal Board has looked at many cases since it became possible to file an intent to use application, and specifically cases involving the question of, did the applicant have a bona fide intention to use the mark? And in several cases, the applicant lost because the applicant could not establish that it had a bona fide intention to use a trademark. The takeaway here is that it's good to select the mark, do your conflict search, but before the day that you file the trademark application, you should be able to prove some step towards using that trademark on your product or in connection with your services. And you should hold on to that proof in case your bona fide intent is ever questioned. That's it for now, but please remember, you will do better in Toledo.